Vishal and I are here today we have given an anecdotal example of how to improve customer service, but we also wanted to give you another anecdotal example of how customer service can be and should be. There is this
Orange County.
Is it Orange County a company or what is it?
Yeah, it's a company. The parent company's name is different, but
okay.
The resort is called Orange.
The resort is Orange County.
And that's the brand they use.
And I took about 17 of us, family members, we took a minibus and went to Orange County in Coorg. And our experience has been nothing less than stellar. When you take these vacations, family vacations once in a year, you really want your experience to be memorable.
Right. Especially with so many family members around.
And these people made it. For example, as soon as we came there, there were these 4 people playing live music, welcoming us in. And we walked in and they gave us cold coffee, which my son swears is the best cold coffee he ever had. And he took his mom's permission to have cold coffee the next 4 days of the vacation. so how about you?
I had a pretty similar experience. We didn't go in a bus, we didn't get those decisions, but it was very early when we moved to Bangalore and we didn't know our way around, so we kept calling them. And by the time we reached, it was like 3 in the evening and the buffet time was over, way past, like half an hour past. So we go to reception and we say, and they were expecting us, right? Because we called them a few times. And the guy says, we'll do all this stuff later, you leave this, let's go have lunch first. I said, but time is over. No, we kept lunch aside for you. And they kept everything for us, and then the guy says, okay, where is your driver? I said, I don't have a driver. I said, I kept lunch for driver also. And you know what? That's the only place I have found, only hotel in India. In India it's pretty common for you to drive with a driver, right? Yeah. There's the only hotel which has a place for drivers, neat place. The drivers can sleep, nice toilets, and they don't charge you for that. Can you believe that? They don't charge you for that.
Absolutely.
And they have food for everyone. So you don't have to worry about where your driver is going to sleep and where he's going to eat. Everything is taken care of.
I was almost reminded of those 3-4 days I was in Orange County. I was reminded of Ritz-Carlton, which is known for its service.
Right.
Every employee, and there are plenty of them. They say namaste, namaste. Namaste is this salute, which is like every one of them stops, smiles, and says namaste. Which is something that you don't normally find. And then they're ready and willing to help. And it was a great experience. We had this person take us out on a boat ride.
Mm-hmm.
And
on Kaveri.
Just on the river Kaveri.
Right.
It was an interesting circular looking boat and I sat down and then he took us on a ride and brought us back, which is what we would expect, right?
Yeah.
But the extra mile this person went was on the way back. We have his teenage kids with us. He stops and what is the name of the tree that you said? Jethropha. So that was the one, and we didn't even know. He said, this is Jethropha. Biodiesel can be made from this. It takes it out and breaks it up, and he blows, and bubbles come. And we are like,
we got a video of that. We will that. We'll upload that.
I'm wondering what this is. We promise you we'll upload that as a separate video clip sometime. So you can actually see how somebody pulls off a little leaf, breaks the twig, and blows, and bubbles come out. It's like a God-made soap bubble maker or something like that. It's just incredible. He didn't have to do that. Right. He just did that, entertained us, he was telling us all kinds of experience. This is what I mean by going the extra mile. These people really went the extra mile. And those buggies that were taking us from one place to the other, my parents, being a little older, these buggies were incredibly useful, and they would be summoned and they would be there within minutes, any time of the day. This made our trip an incredibly pleasurable one.